So I've gone to Sweden and we're heading into the Swedish forest right here to talk about what is a bit, because there's all this piracy going on in Sweden, I heard. Right now I can only see the trees, but apparently here is the Pirate Bay. Very dangerous organization. So what is a bit? A bit is a binary digit taking a value of either 1 or 0. Binary digits are basic unit of information storage and communication in digital computing and digital information theory. This was first described in 1936 as bits of information that could be stored on punch cards used in the mechanical computers of that time. So really, all computing is just bits that can either be 1 or 0, and that's really all it is. And my argument is that if all computing is really just 1 or nothing, then who can own that information? No one can. If you go back in time and you look at old records, I have some records here. This is a Swedish record, I think, from someone called Gillstrands, and it was bought for 69 kronas somewhere in outer space. Here we have a perfect example of physical analog material that can be sold and purchased by a customer. I also have another record right here. It's like an illegal record. It's called Knights of Sidonia. Feed me. This is a white label very illegal copy of some copyrighted material from Muse, which is also an analog material form that can be sold, and I can touch it, in the physical world, opposed to, digital data, which is just 1 or nothing. 1 or nothing. 1 or nothing. That is a bit. And who can own a bit? No one can. You cannot own a bit. It's not possible in this world to own a bit. The first bits that were actually used were the Morse codes. And if I went out here in the forest with a little mirror, I could send my bits with the power of the sun, light speed technology, and I could flash my mirror and I could send my little Morse code to people in the forest, or I could go out here at night with a little flashlight and I could sit down and flash binary data to all the pixies in the forest, and that's binary data. It's either 1 or nothing. So the argument here is that if you cannot own a bit, the string of bits that goes into an MP3 or a digital video or any other kind of digital information cannot be owned by anyone. The physical data here, you can, I also have good old cassette tapes, which was also used in the old days, Commodore 64, for storing digital data via analog form. Again, it's physical, hard product that exists here in the real world where we walk around. So I can take my tape from the good old Danish days, and then I have my trusty Sony here, my first Sony, and it says thumbs up. And we can play a little music for birds. Any file on the internet or any kind of digital information is just a string of bits, and the bits can then be calculated by a computer, and the computer can then interpret the bits with some kind of interpreter that could be a picture reader or an MP player or, some movie player, or it could be the internet. All in all, the computer is just a big fucking calculator. Only thing it can do is it can calculate bits and convert them into numbers, and it can output the numbers as new bits that can again be converted into new numbers and new bits, and so on. And since no one can own a bit because it's just 1 or nothing, then there can be no copyright on digital information whatsoever. It cannot be done because it's just a bit of information.
No one's gonna take me alive. The time has come to make things right. You and I must fight for our rights. You and I must fight to survive.